It's just devastating to me to see that there are people in this world that will do everything to ensure that there will be no peace, to ensure that terror will reign. We know they won't succeed, but this terrorist attack at Gush Etzion Junction, security forces came there and they saw it's a ramming attack, it's a stabbing attack. It was an EOD, improvised explosive ordnance attack at the same time. I mean, police, army, everybody was there and had to clear the area upon finding that there's an explosive there. In Gush Etzion, right there in Judea and Samaria, some forces are trying to push for a Palestinian state. Is that the way you do it? Tell me, is that the way? One man in his 30s was murdered, declared dead on the scene. 2 additional victims suffered serious injuries. A 4th victim was mildly injured. 3 terrorists were reported neutralized at the scene. And at the hospital, they said they're bringing someone in. They were trying to save his life, a 30-year-old, and also a 15-year-old boy, just stabbed, run over. And I wonder, will the boy pull through? Will he make it? I don't know. And so when I look at this, I say, man, that's why we carry our guns with us all the time in Israel. People think that's weird. I think it's not weird. I think it's good for everybody who's a trained soldier, even if he's on leave, to carry his gun with him. And please write in the comments below what you think about carrying open carry arms when you are part of the people who are trained soldiers who served at least 3 years as a boy, 2 years as a girl. Now, who would have thought that this picture at people hanging out at a burger restaurant, you have their Guy, Eviatar, and Omer, and Tal, dreaming of this moment when they're in the terror tunnels, being held, being tortured, being starved, real starvation, not the fake slander attack when we're putting in 800 trucks a day and we get attacked, that we're doing a starvation campaign. That's what Hamas does. It's like there's a lot of projection going on. What they do when they rape and they kill and they murder and they indiscriminately, in a bloodthirsty, brutal manner, do terror, and they try to project what they do onto us. It's horrible. But you see this picture of Guy and Eviatar and Omer and Tal together eating a burger. It's a sign of victory. It's a picture of victory. And it's just amazing. It's heartwarming to see them eating a burger. Who would have thought that eating a burger is a symbol of victory? But it is. It really is. Global armies are flocking to Israel, not as a stabilization force, but they're flocking to learn all what we've learned, for us to tell them what we've learned in this multi-front war thus far. Still is continuing, I'll tell you what, especially the 8th front, which is media. And so there's people from all over the world, 18 foreign militaries, for a week-long seminar, learning about some of what we've learned, what tactics work, what tools work. You have people from the United States, Europe, all over Europe, Asia, Morocco, and going through debriefing. And so it's just interesting because they also deal with Iran's terrorist octopus arms clenching in their countries as well. So we know President Trump is, I believe right now, about to meet with Crown Prince bin Salman in the White House, or is that tomorrow? It's really soon. And no, I think it's right now that they're meeting, and he says they will be selling F-35s to Saudi Arabia, very strong aircraft. And I think Saudi is a good ally against, a countervailing coalition, it's called, against Iran's expansionist, they say export the revolution. And of course, they're still trying through Hizbullah. They're trying hard, oh so hard. And we are trying hard to stop them from advancing the Hizbullah. We don't want to have another war against them, but it could be inevitable if they don't stop. But we're strategically taking out their caches. We're doing what we can. I look to Canada, and I see Muslims in Canada screaming, "We are Hamas." Instead of saying, no, those are extremist radical terrorists, and we are not radical terrorists, they're screaming brazenly in the streets. Exactly, well, it's called treason. It's called treason to your country to scream, "We are Hamas, we are Hizbullah." They screamed death to the United States, death to Canada, the very country they're in, and death to Israel. They're not hiding their intentions.
Death to Canada, death to the United States, and death to Israel. We are Hizbullah, and we are Hamas. Israel, burn, burn! Palestinians in region!
So I'd like to hear in the comments below what you think about that. What do you do with people who scream that? I mean, they're obviously very, very confused. Exodus 14, verse 14. The Lord will fight for you, and you'll hold your peace. So I know that they scream and they make a huge noise and break windows, burn down buildings, spray paint things. But in the end of the day, I believe the righteous will stand strong and have full victory. Also in Gaza, also in Judea and Samaria, and also in Lebanon.